Okay, so we're going to be looking at the area of a triangle in this video. We are doing area of triangles equal to half base times height. You need to know this formula off by heart. They do not give it to you in an exam, so you need to make sure you know it. So we're going to use this. We've got the base and we are in particular looking for what makes this perpendicular height. Okay, so it has to be a right angle for the height as it is here, and our base is across there. So we're taking this formula and saying we've got half multiplied by 4.6 multiplied by 2.3. So if you had a calculator, you can work that straight out on a calculator. So we'd have 0.5 for a half multiplied by 4.6 multiplied by 2.3, and that gives us an answer of 5.29. Now our units are centimetres, and because this area is going to be centimetres squared. That mark is quite often independent, and they will give you that mark even if your numerical answer is wrong, so you can make sure that you get that mark for that question. So we're going to look at another one, and this one has got a little bit of a different orientation. Now it doesn't matter, this is a different orientation, it's still looking for the perpendicular height. So we can see here, this line and that line make a right angle. We're still looking to calculate the area of a triangle, but this time we're saying state the units of your answer. That's your hint that you must show your units. So using the formula again of half multiplied by the base, which is 8, multiplied by the height, in this case, which is 8 as well. We are going to then get an answer of 0.5 times by 8 times by 8, giving us 32 centimetres squared. So 1 mark for the formula, 1 mark for the answer, 1 mark for the units. Now obviously you could have done this without a calculator. So if we're looking at it without a calculator, we can say we've got half times 8, gives us 4, times by 8 then gives us the 32 centimetres squared. So sometimes on the calculator, sometimes on the non, make sure you can do both. Sometimes we get questions where we are given the area. So in this case, it's telling us the area of this is 60 centimetres squared, and we are looking to find out the perimeter, which means we need to know what that side is and we need to know what that side is. So we know from our formula we've got half times by 15 times by something, I'm not really sure what it is equal to 60 at the moment. So we need to work out the bits of the equation that we can. So we know that half times 15 is 7.5. We still don't know what has been multiplied by, but we do know the answer is 60. So in that case, we can divide by 7.5 in the same way as we would our algebra to get to our answer. So we know that that missing height then is the 60 divided by 7.5 gives us 8 centimetres for our height. So we know this is now 8 centimetres there. This question goes beyond the area of a triangle and onto a right angle triangle where we're missing this line here, which is called the hypotenuse. Now, quite often these questions will have embedded questions inside it. So we need to remember that we have got a right angle triangle. This is the hypotenuse. So in effect, we need to do 15 squared. We add, because we're trying to find the hypotenuse, 8 squared, we square root our answer, which will give us this missing side here. So this is the hypotenuse. So 15 squared, add 8 squared equals 289. I'm going to square root this answer to give us an answer of 17 centimetres. Remembering we haven't quite finished this question now because we wanted the perimeter to begin with. So the perimeter is then equal to 17, add the 8, add the 15, which gives us an answer of 40 centimetres altogether. Hope this helps with your work. Thank you for watching.